Hello, Fambulem. Now, welcome back to the channel, Everything Sierra Leone. We come to you from YouTube, and we dey always bring contents that will relate to Sierra Leone, anything we relate to Sierra Leone. Today, we want to talk about Chief Minister. We now one popular topic within the country now. Last week, we posted a video wherein we try to highlight the differences between the Chief Minister and the First Lady and the involvement of Dr. Sylvia Blyden. So today, we want to throw more light on the Chief Minister and the ambition of Sierra Leone and what we think about what the general membership of the SLPP they think. We know that the Chief Minister fly with the President to Samoa for attend the Commonwealth Head of State's General Meeting. And whilst he did the First Lady in Utah, at the United States, the University of Utah, where he gave a lecture there. We see all what things transpire on Facebook, where the First Lady posts about radical inclusion, and we see Dr. Blyden also come out with some posts about the way how the radical inclusion WhatsApp group where David Moinina Senge they part of. Then they cause him mama where no right. Him mama then him mama don't die. And she loves her mother so much that find where somebody cause you mama you go feel like she felt so bad. But let we go back to SLPP over the last 10 years. We want to ask, where was David Moinina Senge? We know Senate President Madabio bring and come and make him Directorate of Technology or something like that. And then later make him Minister of Basic Education and Senior Secondary Education as well. And then later make him Chief Minister. But one school of thought around the cities around the country is that he was one person that undermined the former Chief Minister David Francis and also J.J. Safar. But one thing we don't fail to realize is that these are the backbone are people that we suffer with SLPP when they be in opposition. People like J.J. Safar, people like John Benjamin, people like the president himself, people like Alpha Timbo, people like KKY. We see how they humiliate KKY in our party office, how they even do some bad things to him. David Moinina Senge don't come now after SLPP don't gain power and he sort of one pushing agenda for become the next president of Sierra Leone. We see how it don't form the radical inclusion movement. We see how he try to take credit for a lot of things that would happen in government at the moment. Take for instance the MCC, where he posts that now he go into a meeting and an hour later they approve the MCC compact of $480 million. We see a contradiction to that. We say that the vice president of Sierra Leone now work hard. The vice president of Sierra Leone and in team now they work hard for get the MCC compact. So we see say David Moinina saying they try to take the credit. He also try to take the credit for Sierra Leone becoming president of the UN Security Council. And if you go back to history, these are things bound to happen. In the future, Sierra Leone get for hold the presidency again because it's a rotating thing. And also, David Francis been on the work hard on this for make Sierra Leone get the presidency sooner. So when you look about delivery, we see it talk about so many things that they don't deliver, but it not come to fruition. We not see them. But we could touch on that. So we noticed that he cut in dreadlocks. And this now because he want to look presentable for hold the mantle of leadership. But we think say there are so many people with more experience around that can become better presidents. So he don't go form a group within the cost people them, where follow them. And I know he gets a lot of the young ones the way they control our government right now. So always suicide is the goal. Always see Usai ego end with this. And we don't feel like one morning we go wake up and we go say the chief minister is no longer the chief minister, they'll replace him. Because that's how politics is. Politics is about, it's not forever. You're there for some time and then replace you. David Francis is gone. JJ Safa was there. He's gone. So many people and then maybe don't hold position in the government, they don't go. So it's not something where you hold on forever. We also see one of the things that we feel saying one of the downsides of David Moinina Senge is that he's a keyboard warrior. Every time he go on Facebook for argue with people go to try to tell them how they feel, but he go counter them people and go say things that people don't go like. But we go show now some of their conversations them in this video. But now we see say in the last few days, this mamikos against Dr. Blyden, it done so much that Dr. Blyden don't sort of blast him on Facebook and really blast him. One thing where David Moinina Senge for realizes the taxpayers them, not then they paying salary, not then they make it fly private jet. Now the people of Sierra Leone, and then they look after them right now in terms of in daily living and in need for respect them people in it. Let we see waiting Dr. Blyden post on a Facebook page the last few days. Dr. Blyden say my late mother of blessed memory was named, clearly identified and egregiously abused in a public broadcast full of unacceptable lies as a so-called defense of that bastard and wretched chief minister, David Moinina Senge, who tacitly endorsed the abuse of my innocent mom. I agree with what they say. If you are part of a group and you see people in the course, mamikos, you want to be the president of Sierra Leone. I could remember say President Julius Maada Bio talk about Adebayo and now mamikos no good. I think there and then you for put a stop now your group and say no more mamikos now. That is what we think he should have done. But let this thing continue till Dr. Blyden react. Dr. Blyden continued with another message. He said, when I handle that bastard chief minister, David Moinina Senge, if I not call you name, but you forced to join the issue, I will handle you uniquely. So this, a try for one. The people them, we one for can't defend chief minister. These are the radical inclusion people. He just warned them because he got ready for take them all on. And it looks like she's fully equipped. He's not afraid. And this is a man we want to be the president of Sierra Leone. How is that going to happen when 4 years down, more for an elections? This is what you're fighting with your people. I don't see how this is possible for him. We also see a post where a Pandante Thomas, where I profile Sierra Leone, we can talk about politics in the country, also addressed David Moinina Senge in a post on Facebook. He said, after all the calls, mommy calls the one supporter they don't make on your behalf against high profile figures then at the country. Some people will raise alarms that you can't deny knowledge of. Yes, he knows about this. But it just set him out like a rock, and he didn't bother for removing self, say, oh, I no get hand on this. For the last 2 months. Now he claim for us, or he behave like me and no did. So this is watching a future president go encourage. Somebody we want for be president go encourage. No, we don't feel, say, he handle them the right way. We see Moinina David Sengen on Facebook page, where you get a picture of Ian the president. Post that page say, by God's grace and in God's time, we will deliver for you. New direction, right direction, one direction. It failed for maintain for called radical inclusion there. We don't know why. So by God in grace, now it call God, in God's time, we'll deliver for you. It's 6 years, man. Mr. Senge or Dr. Senge, it's 6 years down the line. You should have delivered. You should be telling us now, we have done this. We have done that. This is why we get less infant mortality in the country. This is why our mortality rates have decreased. This is why our government schools are producing. This is why we see the cost of living don't go down. This is why the foreign exchange, the Sierra Leone against the dollar is getting stronger, not weaker. Tell us about how we don't make unemployment, youth unemployment less. Tell us about how you don't the kush within the country. How we don't tackle them for make the young people then get something for do where the minds could be taken away from this kush epidemic organ of the country. So now this is just vague. By God's grace and in God's time, we will deliver for you. We've been hearing about the new direction, the right direction, since 2018. But look around. What's the cost of a bag of rice? What's the cost of fuel? Things are getting hard every day for a typical Sierra Leonean. Ask yourself, what's the average wage or the minimum wage of the country? Able to buy one bag rice? No. These are the things we should be seeing now. That minimum wage is 5 million. Unemployment is now to 10%. We met it at 40%. It's now at 10%. Not giving us this, and when you look, unemployment is over 52%. So the people who know they work, then Boku pass the one way they work. Inflation went through the roof. Now, so the people the way they work in Sierra Leone, every day in dollar terms, their salary they go down. That boss where they pay let's say the minimum wage, 700,000-800,000. That's not even $30. Imagine you live in America with $30, Dr. Senge. How you go survive? So when you post this, we see people then. My man a keyboard warrior. So when you post and the first post will make comment, my man reply. Then he stop for reply because all the comments that they get is about what I just talk. So let's just look at some of the comments and now we get. So this first post say, Why you no go think like reasonable human for once and stop for life and people way better pass you? Una feel say people get swear for make una deprive them of them will and they suffer them like say then picking them. Bossing looking emoji where you put there. Let's see the next one. The other one say, maybe in the next life, when I want deliver, for me, una come na power na over 6 years now. So now the same thing we will deliver on a provoke you, they provoke we the citizens them. All direction we will deliver. Left direction, backwardness and hardship na the country. So these are the things we they say. Every time they make comments on Facebook, people go challenge them and they go tell them the truth. But then they're like, no, they feel what the people and they feel. They just feel like everything's just bright and beautiful because they are up there. It's not bright and beautiful for the general population of Sierra Leone. Even the one that will get money safe, it is squeeze them. So let we see the next person. We'll take one more. This person say, we will deliver for you. I've been your anthem throughout this year. It seems like we will deliver has become more of a promise than an action. If this has been the national anthem since the start, it begs the question, when will we actually see results? Repeated assurances without timeliness only foster uncertainty. Instead of hearing we will deliver, it would be encouraging to finally hear we are delivering with visible progress to back it up. Promises without clear outcomes leave people wondering if the right direction is ever within reach. Just hit the nail on the head with what I said earlier. All-time promises, but we know they see nothing. So, fumble them. We feel like we just think so for Rob Motban this thing, as our politicians don't seem for care about developing the country. They seem for just think about their own selfish interest. Imagine 4 years more for another elections. This man don't put in political agenda before. If you been doing 2 years before, I understand. This is why you get the backlash now, Moini Nasenge. And I see, if you want for be the president of Sierra Leone, I think you need for be humble. You can respect the elders of the party. But with this attitude, it will take you nowhere. Till we come back, Tata, we fumble them for now. We go come back with something else very soon. And I thank you for supporting the channel. Please subscribe, share the program. We'll get more people in for listening to what's in the happen in our country. And the support one of the give we really happy. Thank you so much.